So we've done quite a few things to our trailer since we did our last video, and I wanted to give you some updates, do another walk around of it, and show you all the different things that we've done. So we just backed into this beautiful spot here in the Ouachita National Forest, and I wanted to kind of show you everything, give you a walk around before we undo everything. It is a 4x6 open box with a mesh bed in it, and everything just gets stacked inside. So when we open up everything, it just kind of unfolds into one big conglomeration. But starting at the beginning, we have an articulating hitch with a drop down so it'll pull straight and level. Have a Pro Series jack, pull the pin, it slides down. Double 20-pound tanks. A lot of people say that we kind of overdid it on propane, but we've actually ran out before on a 7-day trip. So if you're running heaters, stove, all that stuff on a long period of time, you need a lot of propane. So that's why we kind of overdid it on propane. This is a battery box where we keep our double batteries. I'll show you on the other side how it opens up. This is where we put our shower in. This is new. So we have our shower that's inside here, plumbed to here, and it has an on button. This is our shower tent. It swings out and it'll set up right here, or we can extend it. So it just sits in here, you pick it up, move it out, and then our shower attaches right here. Spare tire. All of the stuff is plumbed to the rear with propane. So we have, this goes to the hot water, this goes to the rear on this side, this goes to the rear on the other side, and then I have a spot where I can hook up a scuttle or smoker or things like that up here at the front. It also has a brake. The original axle on this was off of a M100 military trailer, and it had a brake on it, so they fixed me up a brake where I can just pull that and set the brake. Coming back, we got lights all the way around. Built the boxes on the side. Inside here, this is where we have our hot water charging station, and then we have light switches for all the lights that are all the way around, and a switch for the water pump. We keep our lights in here, keep the lights charged, and for the diesel heater, and then also keep this to refill the tank that's underneath. We lined these so we can use these, and we also had them fold down this way so we could use them as tables. And so we line these with shelf liner, kind of a rubberized material. It works out really good. We have off-road tires on both sides. They don't match the vehicle. I wish they did, but as of right now, we just bought some Steelies just to get by, and that's what we use. We got rhino rack locking mounts on the front and back for the shovel and the axe, and then we put jerry can mounts on each side on the fenders. So I've got diesel on this side and water on the other. Diesel for the diesel heater, and water tank on the other side. Roto packs on the back. Twist on here. We open up the tables. Let's come out like that. Always put that back on there so I don't lose it. Do that. Table folds down. Table rolls on top. This side, all tupper. And then we have double tables on the back for our kitchen setup. So can't have enough tables, and that's why we wanted the dual tables on the rear. I'll probably put the smoker on this side this afternoon. We got some ribs we're gonna smoke. And set up something over here for coffee or whatever, a prep table. Just can't have enough tables. When we first built the trailer, the tables were low like this. This table was down here. It was really low. So we went back, moved the mounts to the top, and did the tables on the top. Makes it so much better. Receiver hitch up top. This is for a water port. So we've got a 5-gallon water port that we can use as a shower to rinse things off. And if you also see from the rear, hydraulic shocks that will lift the tent up 12 inches. And then I have a small, like a UTV, ATV winch that will pull it back down. When we first installed these, I had 40-pound shocks on here, wouldn't lift it up. We were having to struggle to get it up. I changed to 100-pound shocks. It went up and then we couldn't get it back down. And so it was just easier to make sure that it went up. We pull these pins, it goes up, and then I just hit the winch on there and it just pulls it back down in no time, so it's real easy. Like I said, it's got a mesh floor. It's got a 9-gallon tank that sits below the floor and above the axle where everything is plumbed. You can see it's got all the plumbing. This is where the propane goes. And then I've got over here I've got all my poles for the awning and different things. I've got my fly rods are in here that I always carry, and different things, so we always carry that stuff. Now, one of the new additions that I really love is you've got this as seen on TV hose here, and then we have created a magnetic sink, so that fits on there like it's supposed to fit on there like that. And then I can put the sink pretty much anywhere, so it'll sit right there, have our sink right there, and the faucet is on off, so all I gotta do is turn the water pump on. It's on demand, and then I can move this anywhere. So if I wanted to move it over here, wash my hands over here, I could do it over here. So this is probably one of my favorite additions that we have done to the trailer since we've had it. Another light back here. Just got this. This is a Lifesaver water filter can. So we don't have to haul drinking water everywhere we go. We can get it. So I'll fill this up now that we're here, and I can filter it through this, and it'll be perfect drinking water. We've got the Howling Moon 6-arm swing on that goes out. Huge coverage. You've probably seen in some of our previous videos about how the walls attach and how big of a area that it covers. It also will go up with the tent. On this side, this is our kitchen setup. So we have all of our plates, cooking pots, spices, paper towels, and then we have some things to use here to cook with, or use as sinks or whatever. Also folding down and have the same rubberized material on here. We'll move on around. We have a battery box, double yellow top batteries, solar power, where we can charge with solar power. Have 2 levelers right here, so I know when the trailer's level. I also use the manual stands, so when we get up in the tent, it won't rock or anything like that. But that's pretty much it. That shows you a little around the outside of the tent before we get it all set up, and it's about time to set it up, so here we go. Okay, we've got the tent unfolded, we unzipped everything, and now we're going to raise it up. So I'll show you how the actuators, actually not actuators, how the gas shocks work. Gas shocks. We learned a valuable lesson on this trip. Always raise the tent before you open the tent. We should never do that again, as it puts a little stress on the right side shocks. So, lesson learned. We'll not do that again. What's up, buddy? Okay, we've already pulled the pins. These are the pins that hold it up. Also the ones that hold it down. We pulled the pins, closed the rooftop tent, and now I'm going to suck it back down. Just like that. Now it's in travel position.
Saw you down the motorway. There was something about you that day. I can still hear the shimmering sound. The hill is near, let's get right up. Walk up to the very top. We couldn't tell the sky from the ground. I know my life will never be the same after that day. Around your fingers and you stay. I don't ever wanna be alone again. In spite of all, you're my best friend.
Doing something stupid, take the video and YouTube it. Tell the others how I tried to make them proud. My last words, no wait, I can do it.
Something I don't wanna miss. The way you looked at me before makes me want you even more. If you want to, I'm up for a kiss. I know it's dark.